In TROM, we practice what's called time breaking. You take something from the past and experience it at the same time as the present, and compare its importance to the importance of the present. You don't do this with some psychological process of asking yourself, what does this all mean? Then search for some ridiculous explanation like your mother weaned you too early and therefore you pick wrong sexual partners. Instead, you learn and use a systematic method of handling the upset so it troubles you no more.
Hi, it's Allison Tandry of DIY Salvation with a revised, updated, and upgraded instructional video for TROM Level 2. If this is your first time watching, don't worry. I'll bring you up to speed. TROM stands for the resolution of the mind. It's a self-studied, self-applied method of resolving your mental and spiritual condition, researched and developed by Dennis Stevens. Level 1 of TROM teaches a process called the repair of importances, or RI for short. You surround yourself with mental creations to orient yourself to the present and maintain your mental balance. Since this process is repeated throughout TROM levels 2 through 5, it's necessary to know this exercise and get results from it before progressing to TROM Level 2. TROM Level 2 is your first step in separating the past from the present. You do this by noting differences and similarities between past and present objects and people. Let's say a woman has just completed Level 1 the previous day. We'll now join Omnicaritas as he tells us how her first Level 2 session would go.
At the beginning of her session, she will do the repair of importances, or RI exercise, as she did the day before, in order to orient herself to present time. Once finished with the RI exercise, she will now select an object from a past event in her life and place it next to an object in her present time environment that is different from it. She then notes what makes the past object different than the object in the present while she views both. She will continue to do this until all reactions from doing such fade away. She will then view the same object next to a present time object that is similar and note what makes it similar to that object, and continue to note similarities until she can do this without discomfort, pain, or unpleasant emotion. She will alternate between both questions, what makes it different and what makes it similar, until both questions no longer produce any change. She then does the RI exercise to prepare herself for viewing another past object in the same fashion. She's run through the commands with that object until it has produced no more change. She does the RI exercise once more, then ends her session. One day after many sessions of handling past objects in this fashion, she reaches a point where she can choose any past object she desires and compare it to a present time object comfortably and without reaction. She then switches to running this process with past people instead. She makes absolutely sure she can do this with any object or person with no reaction whatsoever before she declares Level 2 completed.